know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times.
Thank you for your help at Changlan. Without you, all would have been lost. I don't know if I would have survived without your help there. Truly, you're... Being with you made me feel so safe. I felt that way from the moment we met. Really? Thank you, friend. No, maybe partner is a better word. I truly believe that I will never again meet such a kindred spirit. If you weren't here, My apologies. I hope you weren't bored. What a shame not to have made full use of our time together. But I feel so safe with you that sleep came quickly. I feel I can be myself around you. Earlier, I said that this place is what I had been seeking. And I was trying to put into words why it was that I sought after you and Lord Liu Bei. But I've just realized. His generosity truly knows no bounds. And you never asked me to be someone I'm not. This is where I can truly be myself. I feel I can tell you anything. I've always wanted a friend like you. Being with you really is like a dream. I hope we will continue to have many nights like this one.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
That Cao Cao.
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message. But I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option. And I'm grateful you've come. You're too kind to me. After all, I may very well become your enemy. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao. But it's difficult to admit as much aloud. I truly would if I could. But my heart is resolved on this matter. I made the decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear. Weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally. Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation genius. He will enable Lord Liu Bei to flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine. But I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other. Apologies, but thank you for thinking about me. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure, to confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Shishu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname for himself. He calls himself Zhang Fei of what?
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The coalition against Dong Zhuo collapsed. Although they gathered because of a shared objective, their individual aims began to take precedence. Some wished to dominate others, and some to defend their domains. Others struggled to simply keep their bearings amid the tumult. The actions of Zhang Jiao and Dong Zhuo had undoubtedly led to a great upheaval, and now, the long-enduring stability under the Han Dynasty was about to fracture into thousands of pieces. Chapter 3. Rival warlords clash over territory. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor.
Oh, my esteemed guests! It has been ages since you last graced us with your presence. I'd heard there was a dreadfully large battle over at the capital, and assumed you hadn't made it out of...
Well...
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I spent everything I had on making a life for myself here in Xiaopei.
Looks like you sure paid the price for that decision.
There are plenty of marshes.
It's you. I hardly expected to meet you in a place like this. Don't think I've forgotten your brazen behavior in the last battle. Don't try to act so modest. I'd never forget such a fascinating display. Clearly, you've got some pluck. Tenacious in mind and body, unlike the feeble fodder I usually encounter on the battlefield. Who in the world are you? Where did you achieve such strength? Well now, I sense no deceit in your eyes. I thought there was something odd about you. This certainly explains it. You've caught my attention, at the very least. If nothing else, you'd best remember this. Those who master strength stand above all and have the right to claim everything as their own. I am known throughout the world as the strongest. Everything under heaven is mine for the taking. And you are akin to the dirt between my fingertips. Do you grasp my meaning? That's no skin off my nose. Still, if you end up in my sights, I'm sure I'll feel the need to take you down. Not that I would relish the undertaking. Besting you would be a troublesome task, indeed. I've said all I want to say. I'm leaving. Next we meet, try and show me strength that dominates all else. Go on, surprise me, if you can.
Xiaopei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow...
You there.
After all the work I put in to open this ship.
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon.
I think we may be able to consider.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here.
I heard that every once in a while.
heard there's another big conflict.
Shall we begin? Mm-hmm.
Okay, no.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force, born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
The new governor of the Yen province. Huh. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. Stand shoulder to shoulder. Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors who know not death.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade. It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go?
Here's the resistance is futile.
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Well, I think they're talking to you.
Oh my
Bested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
They broke the spell that Zhang gave us. But how?
Now, let's go.
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
Now I have Zhang is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
Sacred Bird, protect us.
Where did I
The
go
enemy
wrong?
officer has been
Things don't
defeated.
look too good.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Now,
So, push things back to even ground. Still, can't let our guard down yet.
now.
Ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
Rocks! They're throwing rocks at us!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Oh my God!
Prepare! The rocks are coming from over there!
Come on, men! We'll put a stop to this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Done very well. The enemy officer has been defeated.
At this rate.
Let's go. That's another enemy pounded into submission.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this.
Oh my might.
But your presence sets my mind at ease.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads. Here we go. Arrows! The sky is black with them!
There we go!
You've seized the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
We're at their mercy. Come then! Take back that position!
March at once! Oh my God.
Fantastic displays. You should
The
be
enemy
proud of
officer
what you've accomplished.
has been defeated.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die! Let's march!
Let's go! Follow me, everyone! Advance now! Let's go!
Let's give it to them.
All my might!
It's over!
All my might! Take this! All my life! Sacred Heart, protect us! Now! The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Way to stick it to them! And for me to let loose!
You're finished. We end this here.
You really are amazing. I always
The
knew
enemy
it.
officer
You surpassed
has been
even my
defeated.
highest expectations.
Let's go.
Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the event!
Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance. appears the resistance is futile. Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand. Gotcha. Looking rough. Excellent time. Wipe out the lot of them.
Fight with such ferocity. It's not just their numbers that make them strong. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't give up. We can still fight. Stand together, men, and we can prevail.
Let's go. Still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Take this.
All my might.
Looking rough.
All my might. All my might.
Still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Looking rough.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this!
All my might.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Sacred Bird protect us.
Looking rough.
All my might.
How's this?
I can see it all.
Guard!
This can't be.
This'll...
They still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
With all my might.
Looking rough.
All my might. All my might.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Let's go.
Sacred Bird protect us.
This'll do.
Gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker than this. Let's go. With all my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Bring them down.
Time to go in the abyss. Get ready, everyone! The ferocious are strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear.
Enough.
I can still go on. Let us fight for you! Come back!
This'll do.
Here you go!
All my might.
Let's go. We deprive others so that we may eat. We fight so that we do not starve.
It's as if they've forgotten how to live, except through plunder. The wretches just don't know any better.
Shall we provide backup? Onward! To join our allies! Begin the advance!
We fight until our last breath.
Come! Let us rejoin our brethren!
All my might. Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. The leader of this army can prove surprising as you'll get to.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Take this!
Let's go.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
All my might. The enemy officer
changes.
has been defeated.
You'll find no complaints here.
Come now, brethren! We stand together! Again!
everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder, so we can live.
It's a terrible thing. A man is forced to live with a beast rather than a man. Let's go. Take this.
Bravery and wisdom are befitting of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We end this here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery. That.
And surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
No, if you put it like that. Take this. That. I'm making my way up! Take this! Let's go! Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's just... we're starving out here. Please! We've had enough!
Come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
Really? With all my might. All my might!
Take this! Take this! That! All my might! Turn the tables! Looking rough. Lecturing them. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
But surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Don't worry about that. I take it you see my methods are the correct ones. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles. and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitlalon. I just made it back from a journey.
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruin.
After all the work I put in to open this shop. I spent everything I had on making a life for myself here in Xiaopei.
Xiaopei is
So you've come. Hurry up and take a seat. Tales of your deeds have continued to reach my ears. However, I imagine other enemies hardly satisfy you after facing the strongest in combat. A humdrum response. I am the one who shall wage the ultimate warfare and claim everything in this world as my own. You are one of the few I'm willing to acknowledge, and yet you demonstrate no attachment to strength. In my youth, the truth of the world was carved into my body. The weak are oppressed, and subject to all manner of degradation. Power was the only thing that changed me. I honed my skills and silenced my adversaries with brute force. Then I took to the battlefield and demonstrated my worth time and again. In short order, all who opposed me had vanished. The ones who remained extolled my martial prowess with abject devotion. Anyone can speak of morality and compassion, but these will never come to pass with mere rhetoric alone. Even the scoundrels and schemers desire the strength to triumph under any circumstance. Am I wrong? Here I expected an immediate rebuttal. I cannot comprehend you. How is it you've come face to face with death over and over, yet you side with those who are all talk? You should know that bravado and ambition rot with you in the earth when you leave this mortal coil. Those who would take to the battlefield shielded by the strong and perish as their hollow prattle fails them. The notion of a world filled with such rabble makes me sick. I will stand above all things and teach all the men and women of the world that might makes right. Quite kind. For one who knows both sides of the coin. Can you show me something more important than strength? Next we meet, do your best to change my way of thinking. You do provide me with a modicum of entertainment, after all. You there?
There are plenty of marshes.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the... I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
So many people are after this land.
I just saw a man who shined like the sun.
In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually really easy to get along with.
The governor is on his way. Please wait here.
You have been summoned here because we once again need your help. But I should explain the situation. First, what happened after we parted ways in Luoyang. We returned to You province with Lord Gongsun Zan, and I was appointed as governor of Pingyuan. I think I'm doing a good job, if I do say so myself. My work has been praised.
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make an appearance!
I'm counting on you.
Look, brothers. From here, we can see the entire battle.
Terrain, the enemy's formation. Could it be?
Yes. The lee of the hill is hidden from Gongsun Zan's position. They'll be ambushed if they attack head-on. It would be a bloodbath. Quickly, warn Lord Gongsun Zan.
Let's go!
So they are preparing a trap for us.
Take this!
My elite soldiers will make short work of the rabble.
By the cavalry! Prepare to charge! Strike them head-on and shatter their ranks!
Fight this one! Take this!
Out of this. That's as fast as my last.
Take this!
All my might.
All my might! Take this.
This territory. The enemy officer.
You there! I take it that you are a vassal of Lord Gongsun Zan. We shall lend you a hand.
Who are? No, never mind. You have my thanks.
So you say you serve Liu Bei? Now, what's this about hidden enemy soldiers? Explain yourself. So Yuan Shao deliberately weakened his front line to lure us in. And I almost fell for it. Tell the Weimar cavalry to stand down. Order the infantry to advance on the front instead.
Get advancing! Take this.
That's no charge. That's a cautious advance. It appears they spotted our ambush. We can't let them push us back. Let us advance and meet them head on. All my might. Advance now! Take this. I claim another victory in the name of our brother. All my might. See it. Take this. Time to act.
Liu Bei, at your service. I urgently request a meeting with Lord Gongsun Zan.
Great Lord Liu Bei himself. We are most grateful for your aid. Please, go ahead. It seems Lord Liu Bei's reputation for chivalry and rectitude is well deserved. This appears to be as far as we go.
We're pushing on the east and west flanks. If they are to launch a counterattack, that's where it will come from. Forward march! All might! Lord Gongsun Zan, Liu Bei, awaiting orders.
Liu Bei, knew I could count on you and your men.
Let's end this.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is far enough. There'll be no ambushes now. Time to unleash our elite Weimar cavalry!
Forward! Become a violent tempest and smash the enemy ranks! They're too strong!
I'll destroy Yuan Shao's army with my own two hands! Forward march!
We can get across this ford. We might be able to ambush their camp.
Gotcha!
Time to go.
With all my might. Forward march!
Everything's done. You run your forward like a fool. will advance from the east and west and tighten the noose around your neck.
We march at once! You place yourself and others in danger. I suggest rethinking your actions.
Here's the resistance is futile. So, push things back to even ground? Still, not down yet.
I will break you! All my might! I'll go back.
I leave the rest up to you.
Supplies have arrived. It is time for us to achieve the extraordinary.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Back.
Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Tables turn. Now. Whoa. And open. I will break you. All my might. And open. Now. They're trying to reach our pit. Form a wall! We stop them here! Time to act.
We must hold the front, deploy the rear guard, solidify our ranks.
Start the advance! I'll take you all out! All my
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
I suggest we set up an ambush here. Put your faith in me.
Now! And open it.
This territory. The enemy
They've
officer.
taken the center. We're being forced backwards.
Let's go. Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
It's not over yet.
Sights here.
Turn the table. Now.
A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. I don't really want to die.
Curses. My reign cannot end here. I knew I could depend on you. Here's the resistance is futile.
Worthy adversary indeed.
Take this.
Attack them. They've taken the center. We're being forced backwards.